All loaded up, gonna go up to my tent camp. I'm gonna trap beavers for a few days, but I'm just going today to haul a few things in. Going with the Argo. Going down that way, it's pretty wet, lots of muskeg, swamps. And taking an old table to use for a skinning table and generators in there and some traps. Outboard motors underneath here. Have the boat up there already, so we'll get going and see what kind of excitement we can run into today. The ponds still have quite a bit of ice on them. The rivers and creeks are starting to open up pretty good. You can see there's still ice on the ponds. Anyhow, keep carrying on. Here's what I meant by excitement. There's a old beaver house in this little slough here, and it's right there. And they have a run right here. And one side thawed out and broke through, and now we'll sunk right up to sitting right on the frame. This side's up. I can't pull it out of there, so I guess I have to unload everything and try and get out of here somehow. Well, going over that way maybe, where there's some trees, people through there to cross on. Well, I got everything pretty well unloaded. I don't have much stuff with me anyway, so we'll see how this goes. So here we are. Made it not too eventful of a trip, but just leave this set up here all the time, and the bears tear it up a little bit, but there's plywood walls, and it's small, but it's warm and dry. There's the river down here. You see there's beavers coming up right down the road, so I think I'll set a couple beaver traps before I leave. Be back the day after tomorrow. Stay for a week or so and trap beavers and some muskrats. My boat there. I'll flip it over and get it into the river. Martin box on the tree there. And here's the river. These are the beavers that are coming up right on the road. Nice fresh sign. There was some ducks swimming around before, but they took off when they seen me. So I'll get stuff unloaded and clean up around here a little bit. There was moose hunters here last fall and they put their tent right up in the middle of the road. We'll cut these poles down, move them out of the way, unload stuff and set a couple beaver traps and head back home. There's the first beaver set. I just submerged the conibear with a dive stick, and where the beavers are coming up here, and got it wired off to the bush over there. I have about 6 feet of aircraft cable on all my conibears, so the beavers, when they're cocking, it out into the water. And I put a little bit of lure on the stick there. Just my own lure I made, a caster chopped up and mixed with Vaseline. Seems to work pretty good. Here's the next one I finished. Just a half submerged conibear, and I slicked up a place on the bank here myself. There was no place where they were coming out here, but try and get a few sets in right by camp, so gotta make do. And there's the big caster mound that is right on the road. That's where I'm gonna set the last trap and call it a day. I changed my mind and came to the side of the road. The road's right there. It's so wide there to try and neck it down for a trap that I just came on the side and made my own half submerged 330 again with a little bit of lure, and they should come and check out what's happening.